Tommy Mellott and Montana State a quarter away from meeting North Dakota State for the national championship in 3 weeks. The Bison knocking off JMU last night in the Fargo Dome. That's January 8th here on ESPN2 at noon Eastern down in Frisco. If you're going to play in Texas, as they like to say, you better be able to run the rock. And Mellott has been sensational today. Yankee from the 1. Upended just past the 20-yard line. Kickoff your Week 15 NFL Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern with the Countdown crew on ESPN and the app. They'll go out all access with the NFL sack leader T.J. Watt. Steelers trying to keep their playoff hopes alive, plus an inside look at Cowboys rookie Micah Parsons' journey to becoming one of the NFL's premier pass rushers. We got you covered with all the early breaking stories, injury updates, and previews of each game right up to kickoff in our Week 15 Monday Night Football matchup. NFC North rivalry, Dalvin Cook and the Vikes against Justin Fields and the Bears at Soldier Field. Minnesota still very much alive in the NFC playoff hunt, playing the Bears twice. Remember, it's 8 Eastern on ESPN and on ABC coming up on Monday night. 21-yard line, and there is a pass to Yankee, and Yankee gets 21 yards on the first play. Boy, was that big stench given all the noise these Bobcats were making at him.
Well, Yankee completely unaccounted for in the coverage. So they run a heavy play action. Made it look like they're going to run it up inside. Instead, they end up flipping it out to Yankee for an easy pickup. A hustle by Ryland Orr just to get out there.
Oladokin doesn't like what he sees, and he gets sacked. It's Amondre Williams there to cover him up. And it's a loss of 7 on the play.
Really well defended downfield. Watch Eric Zambrano, the top of your screen. Watch Yankee stop. It's a little out and up. A little double move to see if they get him to bite on the out. Instead, Zambrano does a great job of running with Yankee downfield. Look at Santa. I can't tell if he's excited or concerned.
He's fired up. Santa is cheering for Montana State. On 2nd and 17, Oladokin just dives ahead, might have gotten a couple. Daniel Hardy was about to get to him. It is 3rd and long for South Dakota State.
A lot of throwing right now. There's South Dakota State opening it up. Obviously, you get that nice gainer from Yankee on the opener. You come back with a shot downfield with a negative yardage. A little bit surprised that we didn't see like a quick handoff, trying to pick up some yards to get back to the original line of scrimmage. This is a dangerous down and distance. This is where Montana State has been able to get their pressure. They're showing the pressure look now. Both linebackers up in the A-gaps.
Oladokin steps into it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Simeon Woodard. That is his 4th interception of the season, and boy, is it a big one.
Not necessarily the pressure. They showed the pressure, big game up front. Protection held up pretty good. He presses up in the pocket. He just doesn't get enough on this football. Trying to get it to Canyon Bauer, it looked like. And Simeon Woodard was right underneath that. Almost like he was, looked almost as if he was the intended receiver.
Tucker Kraft was not on the field on that play, Stinch. Instead, Oladokin had to go somewhere else, and he pays the price. Now can Tommy Mellott put the Jackrabbits away? It's Elliott, and he plows ahead for a couple. Tommy Mellott has all but 15 total yards today for Montana State. The team on the day has 351, and he's got 336, either passing or rushing. So a play like that you see to Elliott is quite rare.
Well, Elliott was the only other one that's generated any yards. I mean, outside the passing game, Elliott gets that inside carry. Now a loaded backfield with two backs in there with Tommy Mellott.
Jahari Martin joins Elliott in the backfield. Mellott taking a big hit. Coming around the edge is Reese Winkleman. He beat the offensive lineman, and he forces 3rd and long.
And if he doesn't, it's another big gainer. Great job by Winkleman. That time they got upfield almost immediately. Winkleman with the negative yardage play to forces 3rd and long. We've seen both quarterbacks find ways to extend the possession, even when under pressure. Now the key is don't make a big mistake, just like what you saw from South Dakota State's quarterback in Oladukin.
Mellott on 3rd and 11, throws, caught. Nate Stewart wrestles the football away from the defender, and Montana State's in the red zone.
Another 50-50 ball. We saw this almost exclusively from Montana State last week versus Sam Houston State. Once again, size advantage, 6'2" for Nate Stewart, fighting for his quarterback for the big catch.
24 yards to get Montana State back in the red zone. Martin wasn't even ready for the play, and instead it's still a touchdown. Lance McCutcheon beats Gardner for the football. Some of the Bobcats offensive players didn't even know the ball had been thrown. Martin, look at Martin.
Yeah, Jahari Martin was looking at the defense. It looked like, and it might have just been a quick now snap. Look at Tommy Mellott, look out there and sees a matchup that he likes.
31-17, Montana State with 10.5 to go.
So 2 throws to give your receiver a chance, and you win both times, and Tommy Mellott's feeling it.
This is the largest deficit South Dakota State has faced all season long.
Sometimes family is the one you make. Where there's love, there's family. Ritz, a taste of welcome.
I need you to see.
To all the kisses that led to this one. Celebrate every kiss with Kay.
When you spend all year serving others, when you lead by example, you don't just land on the nice list, you get rewarded by becoming the top brand in new vehicle quality in the automotive industry. Celebrate all the good you've done this year with the lineup of Ram trucks built to serve.
Get 1 full year of no extra cost Sirius XM on us and 0% financing for 72 months plus no monthly payments for 90 days on the 2022 Ram 1500 Bighorn.
USAA is made for the safe pilots. For Mac, who can come to a stop with barely a bobble. Lucia, who announces her intentions even if no one's there. And Sergeant Moore, who leaves room for her room. With USAA Safe Pilot, when you drive safe, you can save up to 30% on your auto insurance. Get a quote and start saving. USAA, what you're made of, we're made for.
Ow! So you think Santa will like these red and green M&Ms?
I don't know. I never met the guy. He does exist!
They do exist. Santa?
You want
improvise with that.
Introducing Wendy's new hot and crispy fries. Preferred almost 2-to-1 over McDonald's. Try them today, only at Wendy's.
Montana State Bobcats trying to eat jackrabbits for lunch here on ESPN2. Anyone you ask here in Bozeman will say this is the biggest game Montana State's played in 37 years at home, since they won the national championship back in 1984. And they can feel it. Up 2 touchdowns with 10:35 left. Jackrabbits get it down 2 touchdowns. They have not been able to stop the quarterback, Tommy Mellott, today, no matter what he's doing, throwing or running.
He's done it all except for catch. And he did that last week, so who knows what else he's got in him. This one, open up that passing scoring anyway, gets it downfield, then gets a nice block on the edge, picks up a gainer, then battles his way into the end zone. That time walks his way in. The blocking has been excellent, and how about this power? Tommy Mellott shown some speed and some trust. His receivers have certainly justified it here in the second half.
They go back to the ground, and Pierre Strong didn't like what he saw to the left. He tried the right. Troy Anderson was there. It's a pickup of 2. How about that? That's crazy. 16 yards that he's not responsible for today.
Thank goodness Elijah Elliott's out there to take the load off the young man.
Strong again. Not much. Maybe 2 more. It'll be 3rd and 6 for the Jackrabbits with 10 minutes and counting.
Last possession, 3 straight passes. Results in an interception. It goes the other direction. A couple of runs. Can they convert on this 3rd down and hold up?
Oladokin, nice ball. First down throw to Jackson Yonke.
Excellent protection. Slipping down in the middle of the defense by Montana State. Kind of slowed down their ability to pressure. Oladokin with the strike.
Oladokin 14 of 19 today. Make it 14 of 20 as he throws behind Davis. 2nd and 10.
They had the matchup that they would have wanted right there. If that ball's in the right spot. Doesn't spin down once again. Spins Davis all the way around. That Callahan O'Reilly out in space. Give your runner a chance to play. Break 1 tackle. Next thing you know, it's a 1st down past midfield. Instead, you deal with an incompletion in a 2nd and 10.
I mean, he never had a chance. Davis collected by Blake Schmidt and friends.
Brought Troy Anderson off the edge right now. He's able to get in the backfield, disrupted the timing of this play. See, Troy Anderson almost takes the handoff. Instead, his teammates make the play.
On 3rd and 12, it's Kraft back on the field and getting a 1st down.
How about that matchup? You got Daniel Hardy in coverage, typically a pass rusher against one of the best receiving tight ends in the country, and Kraft again huge on 3rd down.
5 catches for 74 yards today for Kraft. Davis bounces off a defender. He won't bounce out Anderson. Boy, Troy Anderson is everywhere.
There's a reason why he's thought to be one of the best defenders. Defensive Player of the Year in the Big Sky, 10 tackles, that's game high. He's been all over the field. That time, able to track down and make a tackle in space.
2nd and 9. Oladokin gets out of there and throws to the sideline. Nice grab sitting on his behind is Hines. Transfer from Washington. And it's a first down.
Nice job buying time by Chris Oladokun. Great job of pressing up in the pocket, kept his eyes downfield, did not panic. Good job by Zach Hines, giving him a target right there at the sticks.
Oladokun and the Jackrabbits have been good on third down. Can they get something going on first? Nope. Strong loses yardage with Sebastian Valdez in the backfield.
You nailed it, Taylor. It's the first down efficiency. See if you can't get those positive yards. They talked about it. The players knew it. As you can see, more hurry-up mode over the football for the Jackrabbit offensive front.
Oladokun wants it all. It is caught, but out of bounds. Great catch by Yonke, but he couldn't get a foot down as Simeon Woodard, who got that interception a little while ago, was all over it.
Good job by Woodard, squeezing him towards the sideline. You see Yonke, they're trying to battle a little bit. He just runs out of real estate right there at the pylon. 3rd and 10 plus. We've seen Oladokun buy time. We've also seen Tucker Kraft bail him out. He's the inside receiver on the hash mark at the bottom of the screen.
Oladokun sets up a little bubble, and it's Yonke who gets down to the 27, but it's going to be 4th and about 5. Simeon Woodard made the tackle.
See they'll huddle now. See Coach Stig. Throughout this drive, they've been over the ball, almost like in a hurry-up mode, like 2 minutes. Plenty of time. It's worked well for them.
They went for it on the first drive of the game inside the Montana State 10 and didn't get it. Here's their second 4th down try.
It's Kraft again on the hash mark.
Oladokun's in trouble. It's Hardy. Safe to say this is Daniel Hardy's best weekend ever. He graduated yesterday. He's trying to get Montana State to Frisco today.
I thought you said you bought them.
I did buy the magenta.
Do you suffer from cartridge conniptions? Be conniption free thanks to the cartridge-free Epson EcoTank printer. A ridiculous amount of ink.
You're a printer. You're supposed to print.
The Epson EcoTank. Just fill and chill.
It's the You Are My Diamond sale. Get 25% off everything. This is how we shine. At Zales, the Diamond Store.
I absolutely hated pricking my fingers.
You get these calluses and these sores.
Pick a finger, you know. Which one you gonna hurt today?
Once I was able to use Dexcom, I could simply monitor on my phone, and I didn't have to prick.
I'm not relying on a finger stick.
If you're looking for new flooring that you can brag about and still be under budget, come to Surplus Building Materials. We have a huge selection of laminate, tile, natural stone, and more, all in stock. Surplus Building Materials has 2 million square feet of flooring with thousands of products under one roof. Come down to Surplus Building Materials today on Beltline Road in Farmers Branch or visit our website at sbmtx.com.
Bobcat Stadium in Bozeman is up for grabs as the Bobcats get off the field on a 4th down play.
They could have maybe gone back to their guy who's given them a security blanket and a bailout, Tucker Kraft. There, watch him on the hash. To break right behind the head. You see that ball could come out right now. Instead, the pressure from Daniel Hardy at the top of the screen, working against Garrett Greenfield, who's done an excellent job all game long. Watch him come back underneath. That pressure, an ultimate sack on Oladokun.
It's Hardy's 15th sack, graduated yesterday with a marketing degree. I said, what do you want to do with it? He said, play professional football. Love to get to the next level this year. He certainly is headed in that direction. Meanwhile, on offense, it's been the Tommy Mellott show. And he gets a couple of first downs, this game's over.
And you have to wonder now, so you see that early run, of course, down 2 scores, still time. Look at here in the second half. South Dakota State with the full slate of timeouts available to them. They were in hurry-up mode almost that entire drive until they got to the 4th down. The Bobcats have been stellar, not only in short yardage, but in 4th down situations.
Pick up for 4 for Mellott, who has 148 yards rushing, 233 yards passing. And he dives ahead to get maybe one more. Coach Stick's team, South Dakota State, ended the first half with a couple of touchdowns and a field goal in the second half. Punt, interception, turnover on downs.
Talk about answering the bell defensively. Both these head coaches said our defenses have to do better. You think about what Brent Vegan said. We got to tackle better in space. We've seen some of that, but it's also been their ability to affect the passing. And even before the scoreboard started to get away from South Dakota State, saw that one drive, one possession, 3 straight passes, resulting in that interception.
It's not over yet if his team can get off the field here on a 3rd and 5. But can they get Mellott down? Yes. Good tackle made there by Reese Winkleman. It'll be 4th down.
Reese Winkleman.
You said it. Big stop. Got to get the ball back to your offense.
South Dakota State. Their first of the half. Media timeout.
We'll take it with them. With 4:46 left, Coach Stick's going to need a big comeback to get back to Frisco.
Help. Seriously, I'm too young for hair loss. My hairline keeps creeping back. Receding? I've got this bald spot. It's thinning everywhere.
Gonna have to give up and shave it. Dude, put down the razor. Because Bosley, America's #1 hair restoration experts, is about to give you your real hair back permanently. Don't ignore the signs of hair loss. Bosley is giving away an absolutely free information kit that reveals all the signs and a free gift card to any guy who texts SWIM to 654-654. Bosley will show you for free how great your hair could look using the latest technology. Bosley's solution to hair loss is permanent and protected by the Bosley Guarantee. Plus, since Bosley has new non-surgical options, you owe it to yourself to text now for an absolutely free information kit and a gift card for $250 off. No matter what level of hair loss you have, text SWIM to 654-654. SWIM to 654-654.
Men over 45, do you have a frequent urgent need to urinate day and night? I have good news. Presenting the UroLift system, an outpatient treatment that simply reopens the channel to increase flow with no cutting. Yes.
Most side effects are mild to moderate. Serious bleeding and infection events are rare. Visit urolift.com.
Ask your urologist about UroLift or call 800-869-9700 today.
4:46 left to play here in Bozeman, and the Montana State players are getting excited, talking amongst themselves on the sideline, saying, y'all want to go to Frisco? I want to go to Frisco. Y'all want to go to Frisco? Coach is coming around saying, one more stop, and you're going to Frisco. Get the ball back, and you're going to play for a national championship, guys.
Yeah, you can even hear the fans pick up on some of the parab mics down there saying those goalposts are ours.
They are coming out there, there's no doubt. If they hold on here, that might have been partially blocked.
Came after it.
It looked like a Jackrabbit may have gotten a hand on that Leighton punt. It's going to be a short field, but the Jackrabbits need 2 touchdowns with 4:40 to go.
Media timeout.
Take a look at this heart. It's the one I'm gonna use to love.
Introducing Wendy's new hot and crispy fries. Preferred almost 2-to-1 over McDonald's. Try them today, only at Wendy's.
It's the You Are My Diamond sale. Get 25% off everything. This is how we shine. At Zales, the Diamond Store.
I got you, don't worry.
I've started guidance.
Looks like you're home. This holiday season, hurry in to the BMW Road Home Sales Event and find your way home in the ultimate driving machine. Receive a credit of up to $2,500 through January 3rd.
I'm embarrassed to admit it, but I can't tell you the last time I looked at my credit card statement. Hi, I'm Yaya, founder of Truebill, a simple app to help you stay on top of your spending, save money, and make sense of your finances. It's an automated accountant for busy people. Download Truebill today.
The NCAA FCS champion will be crowned January 8th in Frisco on ESPN2 at 12 Eastern. For more information, visit ncaa.com, the home for all 90 NCAA championships. 4:40 left in this one, where Montana State has a 2-touchdown lead. Trying to get there to play the Bison. Jackrabbits haven't had a deficit this large all season. Oladokin throws, and it's caught at midfield by Yonke. First down into Montana State territory for 14 yards.
Now the question will be, if they're going to live in passing mode, can they keep it out of harm's way and stay ahead in the down and distance so they don't get into third and obvious?
Oladokin in trouble, just shovel pass ahead, and it's Strong who will get about 5, maybe 6.
To number 20, here's Strong.
Callahan O'Reilly was in the backfield, pressuring Oladokin there. Clock running, near 4 minutes left in the game. Oladokin pumps, throws behind Strong. It'll be third down. Clock stopped with 4:01 left.
You saw that on the previous one too, that time they only brought 3. On the previous, the pressure almost got to Oladokin. That time only rushing 3 was Montana State. Ball too hot and inside for Pierre Strong. Now watch the games inside, the twists that Montana State has been running on their defensive front. The 2 defensive tackles have been very active. Watch, see if they twist on this pass rush.
Oladokin looking towards Kraft, throws to him, and it's too short, it's too low. 4th down. Hardy in the backfield again.
Hardy coming in on that TE stunt. The tackle was first. Allows the end to wrap inside. Watch 44 come in. Doesn't get quite picked up cleanly, and so Oladokin has to press up in that pocket. Could not throw a catchable ball to Kraft. He was right at the sticks.
This is basically it for the Jackrabbits. It's Yonke who's free, and he's inside the 10, 1st and goal, South Dakota State.
Oladokin's pass is complete to number 10, Jackson Yonke.
Did Yonke catch that ball cleanly initially? Because otherwise, I don't know why he ends up out of bounds here. This ball hangs up. He beat Woodard right now. Oh yeah, he was kind of juggling it. Otherwise, he ends up in the end zone. It looked like if he catches it cleanly, there's nothing to stop it.
35 for Jackson Yonke. Now short. That was a dangerous pass to Davis. Probably better off that he dropped it. 2nd down.
You're exactly right, Taylor. I mean, you think about that. If he catches it, maybe it's negligible gain. But you don't want to tip it up in the air, especially right there in the flats. Yonke catches that ball cleanly. it's a touchdown with 3 minutes plus to play. You know, as it is, Montana State, yeah, you want to get this stop. You also want to bleed this clock as much as you possibly can in a second goal to go.
Oladokin's running for his life. Somehow he got rid of that football. The referee was grabbing for his flag. It looked like he got close to the line of scrimmage.
That's the question. He was definitely under duress and still in the pocket. Did the ball get past the line of scrimmage?
For intentional grounding. Number 9 was in the area. Bring it next down.
Well, they're saying it doesn't matter. Yankee was close enough to be the intended receiver. Regardless, it was an all-out blitz. Trey Anderson came right up the middle. He's up flushing it back, and
I don't think he understood the line judge. I think the line judge said it got to the line of scrimmage. And then that right guard, Edward Miller, cost him 5 more.
False start. Offense number 54. 5-yard penalty, remains third down.
It's largely been a clean game procedurally, even though this is, as we've said, a more than capacity crowd, and they've been loud, especially on third downs.
Clearly you have 2 plays to get 13 yards here. How do you do it with 3:34 left?
Well, it's been the Yankee show, but we can't forget about Kraft. And we think about the previous possession where if he had the time, Kraft was open. You see Tucker Kraft now, the top of the screen. He's going to line up right on the hash mark. We've got 2 in coverage.
Oladokin's going down. It's Hardy again. And the ball's out. Sebastian Valdez got it.
Correction. The ruling on the field is that the ball was recovered by South Dakota State, not Montana State. It'll be 4th down.
Looking at it again, Valdez was fighting for it. It looked like he jumped on it, but Edward Miller, who committed the penalty on the previous play, might have ultimately ended up with the football here.
Timeout, South Dakota State.
Yeah, he won it back. He sure did.
This will be a 30-second timeout.
I'll tell you what, how about that pass rush by Daniel Hardy? Excellent hands. You know, this is a guy that in his first 26 games here at Montana State, 2 sacks. Coming into this game, he had 14. He's picked up another 3, 8 sacks in the last 5 games, 2 today.
16 on the year. He's a totally different player. In visiting with him yesterday, he said, I've got this new move that I've done that Sean Howe, the defensive line coach, has taught me. And he wouldn't divulge too much information into what goes into the move, but you can see it clear as day today, Stinch.
He just used it. I mean, that's the one. He just used it's just a quick 2-hand wipe. He just wipes the hands of the offensive tackle. And Garrett Greenfield, he goes to punch. And Hardy just wipes his hands clean.
So now it's 4th and goal from the 21 for Oladokin and the Jackrabbits. Must score here. And there's movement. Now it's going to be 4th and 26.
False start. Offense number 9. 5-yard penalty. Remains 4th down.
Well, Jaden Yankee started too early. I guess it's not that big a deal when you have so far to go, but the Jackrabbits need a miracle here to keep this game alive.
We saw it on the previous down. Can they even get there this time? Can they hold up in this protection, knowing right now, and they'll call timeout, knowing that this is the season.
Montana State, their second of the half, 30-second timeout.
What an atmosphere this is today, man. Yeah. I mean, we have gone all over the country calling FBS football games and Power 5 leagues for years, the 3 of us. We finished 2021 here in an FCS environment that is second to none.
Well, all of Bozeman, I think, is in or around this stadium right now?
Stadium holds 17,777. The attendance is closer to 22,000 today if you include all the people that are around the stadium that aren't sitting down.
Yeah, I mean, the fences are lined. You got folks, they don't need a seat. They just want to get in to see this, and it's been a great contest, and it boils down to this play.
Oladokin and the Jackrabbits need a miracle. He lets it fly. Hail Mary ball, incomplete.
The Bobcats came after him. Had enough time to release it. A great job. That's well defended. You got a defender over top, a defender underneath. Ball falls harmlessly to the turf.
Montana State won the national championship in 1984. Since then, they've had a lot of ups and downs with their football program as the FCS has gone to this big tournament bracket. And it took a true freshman kid from Butte, Montana to come in at quarterback when one of the best tailbacks in school history,
timeout, South Dakota
Isaiah
State.
Afonso,
Their
couldn't go
final
today
timeout of the
due to
half.
knee injuries.
This will be a 30-second
in order to
timeout.
get them back to the national championship game for the first time in 37 years.
Boy, did he step up. I mean, he's done it all offseason. They knew that they had to get it out of their quarterback, and it hasn't just been in his usual MO. He's thrown the football very well. The decision-making has been excellent. I mean, other than the ball ended up on the turf that he ultimately recovered himself, it's been a fantastic performance by their true freshman. A guy that he's contributed in spots all season, but he has really emerged here at the end of the year. Credit not only the coaching staff trusting him with this game plan, but also those wide receivers, especially here in the second half.
Tommy Brady may own the other 49 states. Tommy Malott owns Montana. Up to the 34-yard line goes Elliott. Jackrabbits are out of timeouts.
Nice run by Elliott, by the way, after contact to pick up another 3 or 4 yards to get this to 3rd and short.
Think about what this guy did a couple weeks ago, running for 180 yards against UT Martin, making his debut as a starter in the playoffs. Last week, he throws one, catches one, and runs for one, all in the first quarter to beat the big dog, the #1 seed, the defending champion, Sam Houston State. And Malott's going to be stopped at the 35 with 2:20 to go. The NCAA FCS champion will be crowned 3 weeks from today, January 8th, in Frisco, Texas on ESPN2 at noon Eastern. For more information, visit NCAA.com, the home for all 90 NCAA championships. Man, Frisco is hosting several bowl games this season, and no disrespect to those games. The FCS National Championship atmosphere they've created in that market is phenomenal. Done a terrific job.
No doubt. Great venue. Tremendous venue. You see South Dakota State, everybody up. They came after that last punt. They got a shank.
Timeout, Montana State. The
You
final
can see
timeout
all
of the
11
half.
on their
30-second
punt team, punt return team rather, up on the line of scrimmage.
Come on over here, man.
Looks like Kevin. That looks like you, Kevin, trying to park your car earlier.
I don't think the heavy stuff is coming down for quite some time.
No. Where is he going exactly?
I don't think he knows, but Brent Vegan and Montana State know where they're going. They're 98 seconds away from going to Frisco. There's Taylor Housewright, the offensive coordinator. Vegan wants to play his alma mater in the national championship game. Bryce Layton will punt it. Nobody back for the Jackrabbits. And it's down to the 16-yard line. There's Vegan. How about this? A year ago, he was telling us on the field for the game, it finished the season. Wyoming's regular season finished in the middle of December due to COVID. He's at Christmas at home. He's wondering what his future is. Jeff Choate, who's the head coach here, decides to join Steve Sarkisian's staff at Texas. A few weeks later, he's named the head coach at Montana State. And all he's done is have the best first season any head coach has ever had in school history.
Pretty remarkable. And considering, the injuries we've already talked about, the transition at quarterback, opting not to participate in the spring season last year, and it's all paid off.
Oladokin gets it to Yonke. And these Yonke twins are all hard. That's Jackson, who gets it out past the 30-yard line for 17 yards.
Nearly got it out of bounds. Caught it well onto the field and just battled his way to the boundary. The Yonke brothers, Tucker Kraft, they battled valiantly, there's no doubt. What's been striking is the absence of the run game here in the second half for the Jackrabbits. -2 rushing yards in the last 2 quarters.
There's Kraft, and it's a hook and ladder. And Yonke goes out of bounds at the 47-yard line. Jackson catches the pass before that. Jaden catches the lateral from Kraft on that play to get it out near midfield.
That was really well executed. Excellent job by both. Now nearly at midfield here, just in those 2 plays.
Just 70 seconds left until South Dakota State's season will end, barring a miracle comeback. Oladokin, here's another ladder. This one's not going to work. And the Montana State Bobcats are going to the national championship.
Is a completed catch, backward pitch, hit the ground, recovered by the defense, first down.
For decades, they've been playing the Alabama band's big song, If You're Gonna Play in Texas and Fargo. Now they're playing it in Bozeman. More than 20,000 people in one of the biggest games in school history saw this today. And there is Tommy Mellott on the sideline, a lifelong Montana boy, overwhelmed at what he and his teammates have done today. Just brilliant.
Remarkable performance by Tommy Mellott.
Tucker Rovig gets to put the finishing touches on it. Merry Christmas, Montana State. One of the classiest people in football, John Stiglmeyer, congratulates Brent Vegan, and he takes a bath. Alyssa's down there with Brent Vegan.
Coach, for the first time since 1984, you host a semi and you win a semi. What does it mean to this program?
I'm just so proud of our guys. They've been through a lot. They didn't play last year. We're right on the doorstep in 19. Wanted to be back in this place and to play the way we did today. Just so happy for them.
What can you say about your quarterback, the numbers he put up today, and the way he's put this team on his shoulders in the playoffs?
Well, he's a tough kid, a playmaker. Anything you ask him to do all season, he's done. Just so happens he's playing quarterback now. So, we got 3 weeks now to get him going again. But yeah, Tommy really played awesome today.
What'd you think of the way your defense performed in the second half?
Well, we knew we didn't tackle well at halftime, and I thought our guys just came out and we got their quarterback uncomfortable, and that's been our calling card all year. So, offense, defense, special teams, we got it all done today.
Facing North Dakota State for a national championship in your first year, what does that mean to you?
No, I just look at our guys again. For them to get back, they lost in Fargo the last 2 times in the playoffs, so what an opportunity for them. We're so excited to be taking this program to another step.
A below freezing Gatorade bath, how'd that feel?
Felt great, felt awesome.
Congrats, Coach.
Brent Vigen gets to play his alma mater, North Dakota State, in the national championship game in 3 weeks. Stitch, you said this as we were trying to park our vehicle earlier today. You said that everybody here takes after each other. They look after one another in Montana. Everyone looked after a true freshman quarterback, Tommy Mellott, today.
Yeah, as much as we'll make out of his 384 yards of offense today, they played well around him as well. The time that he was given, the plays that were made, his receivers, we've mentioned, battling for their quarterback to make these catches downfield, the blocking that he received, true freshman stepping up at running back. You're without one of the most prolific rushers in FCS history in Fonzie, and instead you just step up and rally around a true freshman quarterback that, as it's been mentioned, he's done it all for this team this season.
He might have to change his name from Tommy Mellott to Tommy Montana. He's on the field with Alyssa.
Tommy, what does this win mean to you? All these fans here to celebrate.
What'd you say?
What does this win mean to you?
Oh, it means the world. I mean, these guys I've been with for 2 years now. They've given everything every single day. Man, this year's been hectic. This week's been hectic. The guys came out and just fought. I'm so proud of everyone.
Making your first career start in a postseason environment, what has worked for you over the past couple of weeks?
Just guys believing in me. It's the guys inside that building right there that really matter. Those guys have believed in me every single day. Just from week 1, I was on special teams. Just kept giving me more and more opportunities as I grew. They trusted in me when that drastic change, and I just couldn't be more blessed.
You guys are going to play for a national championship. What's it going to take to win it?
It's going to take 3 weeks to get ready, and we're going to get after those guys. It's just going to be like every other week. It's nothing special. We're going down to Frisco. We're going to prepare. We're going to be detailed. We're going to be ready to go.
Tommy, congratulations on the win.
Thank you so much.
They didn't have Isaiah Afonso today due to injury. Their left tackle, Lewis Kidd, a 6th-year super senior, said, "We got this. We pick each other up." We look out on the field, everyone is lifting each other up in Bozeman today, my friend.
You think they're excited? These fans are fired up. They came out in force to support their team. And now they're all booking travel to Texas to contend for a national title.
More than 20,000 packed the stands today at Bobcat Stadium. And now most of them will head down to Frisco to play North Dakota State in 3 weeks for the national championship here on ESPN2. Matt Stinchcomb and Alyssa Lang, it is a privilege to work with both of you. I'm Taylor Zarzer for Tom Schofield and our entire crew. What a winter wonderland in beautiful Bozeman. Let's go back to the studio and Kevin Connors.
All right, Taylor, what a scene it was in Bozeman, Montana. We're expecting a similar scene in Knoxville, Tennessee tonight. Thompson Bowling Arena. Here's the Stanford Cardinal leading scorer and rebounder, Cameron Brink. We've got a top 10 matchup with name brand programs coming your way. Stanford and Tennessee in just a bit. James Madison, North Dakota State, the right to play for an FCS championship last night inside the Fargo Dome. Packed house as always, third quarter. Punt blocked by MJ. Hampton's going to roll out of bounds, set up great position for the Dukes, who were within striking distance, down 13-7. Cole Johnson, Devin Ravenel, what a weapon he's been receiving the football. The Dukes in front 14-13, but early fourth quarter is where the tide started to turn. Cam Miller, a little play action. Hunter Lipke hauls it in, putting the Bison in front 20-14. 3 minutes to go. Third down inside the 10. Johnson under pressure. Oh, what an interception by Destin Talbert. One-handed grab. Kind of a season saver right there for North Dakota State. And then closing seconds, one last gasp for James Madison. Johnson scrambling, hit as he throws. It drops incomplete. And the Bison of North Dakota State back in the FCS championship game. They will get Montana State in just a few weeks. Kevin Connors here inside our ESPN studios. We're going to get you set for the big Top 10 showdown in women's college basketball in just a bit. But it's bowl season in college football. More action today. Why don't we get you caught up on what's going down right now over on ABC, UAB, BYU, Radiance Technologies, Independence Bowl. Dylan Hopkins, Dylon ripping and rhyming, finding Garrett Prince. 10-yard touchdown made it 7-0 UAB. Late first quarter. How about Dwayne McBride? How about the stiff arm? How about 64 yards into the end zone? The Blazers led 14-0, but back comes BYU. Tyler Algier punching it in from a yard out. 21-14 now UAB in front late first half. UTEP, Fresno State. In the New Mexico Bowl, Jordan Mims finds the edge, takes it in, 6-0 Fresno State after the missed PAT. Gavin Hardiston finding a wide open Trent Thompson, made it 7-6 Miners. Second quarter, it's a 10-9 game. Hardiston throwing, but an interception near the goal line, keeping the Miners off the board. Under 7 minutes to go, second quarter. Ronald Awat punches it in from a yard out. Fresno extending its lead to 17-9. And then late first half, Mims direct snap following those big eaters up front to get in. 19-17, Fresno State in front over on ESPN. Western Kentucky and App State. The story was Bailey Zappi just chucking it all over the field in the roofclaim.com Boca Raton Bowl. App State 10-3 on the year, had a fabulous season, but in the end simply could not keep up with the high-powered Western Kentucky scoring attack. Here's Zappi one more time, back of the end zone. Made it 30-24. We hadn't even hit the half at this point in the Boca Bowl. Third quarter, Zappi again. Where's the pass defense here from App State? Zappi just slinging it everywhere for the Hilltoppers. And a little Gatorade or water, ice cold. The water is easier to take in the Boca Raton Bowl than it is in Bozeman, Montana. Anyway, what a record-setting day for Bailey Zappi, who finishes the season with nearly 6,000 passing yards, 62 passing touchdowns, the most in the history of the FBS, two more than Joe Burrow did back in his Heisman Trophy winning campaign of 2019. Meantime, Cricket Celebration Bowl in Atlanta, inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Pick it up in the first quarter. Shedeur Sanders, that's Coach Prime's boy, under pressure loses it, but B.J. Davis recovers. And then more Shedeur Sanders gobbled up. It's recovered inside the 5-yard line. Later in the drive for South Dakota State, Corey Fields to Shaquan Davis, touchdown. Celebrating in front of Dion the way Dion used to do in Atlanta. And Coach Sanders approving. Third quarter, 10-7 game. Fields, Davis again. Second time those two hooked up. Made it 17-7 South Carolina State. Next Jackson State drive. Gorgeous throw by Sanders, but it's intercepted by Aaron Smith. Second interception. He also recovered a fumble in this one. The celebration is on. The champions of the Cricket Celebration Bowl, South Carolina State, 31-10. Here's a look at Jordan Horston, 15.5 points per game. Top assist leader for the Tennessee Lady Vols. We've got a top 10 matchup. We've got Rebecca Lobo and Nikki Fargas in studio to break it down. Coming up next.
Imagine having the elite performance of Goodyear now on your Skechers. Enhance your traction, durability, and stability with Skechers, featuring the top-tier performance of premium Goodyear rubber. Get all-season performance with Goodyear and Skechers.
Buttercup, baby.
Up would be the operative word there, pal.
Yeah. All right, have a good day.
If you ride, you get it.
Oh, wow, we're really backed up.
Geico Motorcycle. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Always moving forward. Movado SE.
The Solo Stove Bonfire is the hottest new reason to get outside. With its signature 360 airflow design, firewood gets just the right amount of oxygen. And since it's easy to light, it gets going fast. It's America's favorite smokeless fire pit for a reason. Bonfire is made for when those good moments become lasting memories. Save $10 using promo code TV10 at solostove.com.
We need a small business loan fast.
I got this.
Loan Falcon!
There's a better way to get a fast small business loan. Go to OnDeck.com, and if approved, get your funds as soon as the same day. Your loan is on deck.
Hinge is the dating app that's designed to be deleted. So meet someone on Hinge, and we'll gladly meet our end. Which is exactly the way we want it.
Fandom is personal, but with Cameo, you don't have to get it to get it.
Hey Lily, Kenny G here. Good luck at your holiday concert tonight. You're gonna do great.
This holiday, gift a Cameo you know they'll love.
New Vicks Vapo Stick. Strong, soothing vapors help comfort your loved ones. For chest, neck, and back. It goes on clear. No mess. Just soothing comfort. Try new Vicks Vapo Stick.
New players, new coaches. It'll be must-see TV.
Welcome to the playoff.
Cincinnati knows it's us against the world, and the world right now is Alabama.
Michigan is a dangerous team.
Georgia's been dominant all season.
This is big lights, big stage.
The College Football Playoff Semifinals, Friday, December 31st on ESPN. Welcome home.
At Take 5, you stay in your car because we're faster than you think.
Oil change is done.
I didn't even finish my coffee yet.
Take 5, the stay in your car 10-minute oil change. Say hello to our new car washes.
Relentless determination. When you've been wronged, you need justice. You need the Wolf of Law Street. Someone with dedication to you to strike hard when you've been cornered. If you've been injured or otherwise harmed due to negligence or recklessness of another, you may be entitled to financial compensation. That's when you call the Wolf of Law Street. Join the pack at wolfoflawstreet.com.
At Take 5, you stay in your car because we're faster than you think.
Oil change is done.
Gosh, I don't even have time to stretch my legs.
Guess you have to do it at home.
Guess I'll have to do it at home.
Take 5, the stay in your car 10-minute oil change.
Showdown set to tip quarter past the hour. Undefeated and 7th-ranked Tennessee taking on number 3 Stanford as the defending national champs come to town. And we welcome you courtside, Beth Mowens and Debbie Antonelli. This great rivalry, they meet just about every season. 2 of the top all-time programs and the all-time winningest coach in the house tonight, Tara Vanderveer.
What a treat, right? We've got 2 top 10 teams, and they're playing like it. Tara Vanderveer always references that coming to Knoxville over the history of her time at Stanford has made her team better, win or lose. She calls it a win-win, and you can see why, how storied these programs are over time. Look at the total national championships between the team, 11 in total, 3 for Tara Vanderveer and 8 for the late, great Pat Summitt.
And the very first Stanford national championship was won in this building back in 1990. Their most recent just 8 months ago, led by Haley Jones.
Well, and if you're going to take down Tennessee and Knoxville, you got to be on the glass. This is one of the best rebounding teams in the country is Tennessee. Haley Jones can power them into their transition game where they're a rhythm team and they're Princeton. She's good in the pinch in the middle third of the floor, around the elbows. She's also good in a post-up game, and she can facilitate in transition.
And for Tennessee to be a contender late in the season, Tamari Key will have to play a big role.
Well, big is the key for Tamari Key, and she's 6'6". She rebounds, 4 offensive rebounds a game. She's one of the top players on the block. She's shooting over 60% from two-point range. She's got to have a big game, and they will feature her early to try to get her established on the baseline.
Can Tennessee get to 10-0, or are the Card ready to spoil the party? Stanford and Tennessee coming up quarter past the hour here on ESPN2.
Nothing like a pre-Christmas top 10 matchup in women's college basketball. We're looking forward to it.